This is not a small project.
Yes, it's not.
And we knew it coming in. If you are embarking on a project like this, especially if you are in diaspora, it's worth it to engage a project manager. Not just a project manager, but someone who understands, who knows what they are doing, who is credible, who is honest, who is trustworthy.
Yes.
And all those traits, they describe welcome.
You are satisfied with where we are right now?
Yes, we are. Yeah, this is Gibbs here. The Queen is not here with me, so the long-awaited video is now here. I'm glad to say I'm recording from the site. So we have lots of work going on here right now. We have contractors, several contractors on site. We have the interior door guys. We have the painters. We have landscaper. We have guys who are kind of putting finishing touches on skimming on some areas which were not initially properly done. So we are just going to show you an update. You're going to see what has been happening since the last video. So again, I know we haven't been posting videos, but the thing is, we felt like there wasn't much to update you guys on, since we hadn't made much progress since the previous video. So now you should be able to see the progress that we've made in the video. So enjoy the video. Always we appreciate your support. Please feel free to share, to subscribe, and as always, we welcome your comments, your questions. We are here to provide the answers that we may have, right?
Where we are right now, from what we have been doing before, the project has to go through some raining seasons so that you do the final touch. So for you to identify some defects, you have to go through a season. So that you can identify water leakages, if there are some cracks, if there is a movement on the foundation. Now we can rectify that. Then you do the final touches. So now we are doing the final. The opportunity we have on this project is that our client, they take their time. For us to identify what exactly we want, we have to go through a process all the time. We have to we have to check, we have to do the procurement to have the exact thing.
Of course, welcome. He is our project manager, but he's also the architect, who developed this building. So the swimming pool is gonna be here. It's gonna have of course a water feature here,
falling water.
Falling water.
Show the infinity pool.
Yes.
Because this side is low. So what we want to achieve with this swimming pool, if you see the way it is, it's a rectangular. We want, though it's small, we want to have someone, to give someone time to have a lap and have time to exercise. So these meters are about 12 meters, which can be okay for you to exercise and enjoy the pool.
One thing that I've noticed is that when a house or a project like this reaches this level, you can't afford to make mistakes, and you have to pay attention to every detail.
That's very true.
That's very true. It's not easier, but it's doable, right? Now, if you decide to engage in such a project, it doesn't make sense to cut corners. It defeats the purpose, because cutting corners is going to cost you money more later. So you'd rather invest on the forefront by engaging experts, engineers. This building from the beginning, soil testing. We had engineers, we had soil testing, structural engineers, of course project manager on site, to make sure that the quality at every stage is inspected. Make sure we are meeting the standard.
So guys, one of the things that I like so far just entering the house is that there is natural light coming through. What was the idea?
The main idea is to make sure that the house gets as much as possible that natural lighting, ventilation. Those are the kind of things we have to achieve so that you don't exhaust much of your electricity in cooling down the building, in lighting up the spaces. So it reduces the electrical usage, energy consumption generally.
So I wanted to ask you, Mkoma, like when you are coming up with ideas for the house and what you want, in most cases, do you not contradict with his ideas?
Yeah, it actually, it happened a couple of times, right? Because you see, we had kind of concept of what we wanted, idea of what we wanted. Of course, he's the expert.
Yeah.
So we presented the ideas to him.
Yeah.
Sometimes you say, oh, no, this doesn't work.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you would say, okay, I want to put this. Because do you remember, originally, we wanted to put a wall here. A wall? Then my wife said, no, it's not going to happen. Then you were saying, but you wanted to... You said, no. I said, it's not going to happen. But you see, things like that. You see, because again, we had a vision of what we wanted, but also, coming from like an expert point of view, he knew the importance of having those kind of features and things like that. So yes, it's this is just part of the natural part of the process. Yeah, it happened. But you see, in a good way though, in a healthy way.
Yes.
Because some of the ideas we had, I mean, they were not possible. You have these wild ideas, one of this, one of that, and then you say, oh no, this doesn't work. You see, so you have to listen to him and then make some modifications. Yeah.
Okay. So this is the kitchen.
We have our kitchen, we have our dining here.
Yeah.
Our dining space connects directly to the pool space. So the kitchen has to serve these spaces in a triangular format and the corridor to the bedrooms.
Oh, okay. Oh, the kitchen is nice. Last time when I came here, it wasn't like this.
Oh, it wasn't like this?
Oh, it wasn't.
Oh. Yeah, now it's all done. The kitchen is all done. And the appliances are all done, are all in place. Except the fridge. We haven't acquired the fridge yet, but of course the oven and the stove, they are in storage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and that space where people get to sit.
So again, that's where, so according to the original plan, this was not supposed to be there. Then Emilia, my wife, said, you know what, I want a space, because this was supposed to be, this was supposed to be diagonal. Right?
I think we had some cupboards, more spaces.
Cupboards there, so
and the sink to the connecting to the window.
Yes.
So we said, Emilia said, no, we can't have that.
Yeah.
But whenever you get ideas from your client, you have to make them work.
Yeah,
you have to implement them, and it should come out as they wish. So that's what we did. You see on our windows, the other challenges we are facing, or we have been facing, during the course of time, we have different contractors who are coming on site. Another one comes and fix the windows. Another one comes and do the kitchen. You find there is a crack already.
Yes.
You can't be there full time to watch over them.
Okay.
But it's something which we cannot run away from.
Oh, now I understand. So when you
it's an active work zone, right? People come and go, and we've come to accept it. At first, we would say, "Oh, we had a crack here," really? No, but now we've come to accept it because contractors come and go, and in the course of doing work, movement, someone will knock, and I mean. So, and you're going to see that we have a number of them with some cracks.
So the challenge with this kind of defects, they are caused by people. So the contractor will not be willing to come and redo the work.
But why?
He has done his job. He has completed. He give you that I'm done with my work. Then another one comes and cracks the whip.
Oh, now I understand.
Yes.
So you can't put a blame on someone. You'll be like, it will be tiring.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But we have to redo it.
Yes.
So if you see another thing which we have been discussing with specifically my Gibi, those are the color coding. You might have your idea as an architect, but also we have to come to a neutral point where we agree that we are going with this color coding. Look, even we have this black touch.
Yes.
This granite look finish on our tiles. Those are kind of the combination we wanted to achieve.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, achieved all that.
And the doors, the whole house, we have timber doors with 2.4 height. You know, our normal standard doors are 2.
They're not like, I wanted to ask them.
These are high doors.
They are high.
They give you that grand look. Even if you look, it's interesting to have those kind of doors. They give you a sort of a balance between the walls and the door.
Yeah, because we didn't want any steel door frames.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so everything is timber. And the guys they did a good job actually. So this is some of the work which
So you're telling me this is timber?
Oh yeah, this is timber. Yeah. Wait until you see the doors upstairs, because all the doors upstairs are done. I mean, we are so happy with the quality of work they produced.
This is my first time seeing a timber door frame. We are used to those.
Still one.
So this is one of those features, right, which was not on the original plan.
Exactly.
Yes.
The entertainment deck.
Yes.
Yes.
So this was supposed to be a roof, and then that was it. So after we started, I said, "Oh, welcome. How about that lower level side of the house? If we can, put it in such a way that people can go
Still
like
enjoy."
And then he said, "Oh, okay." And the good thing is, when we did the foundation, we did special foundation.
It was special.
So
foundation.
the engineer had recommended a special foundation.
So it can
because
carry.
of that, it can carry the load. You see, so that work up front helped us to be able to convert this into an entertainment deck. So so now of course we are going to put roof. And another idea, you remember that? We might end up not even using it as an entertainment deck. We're saying, how about we can convert this into a 2-bedroom apartment? Oh, because we already have we have a bathroom here, and we can do some plumbing. Yeah, and use it for so. Those are some of the ideas that are coming, and we are just discussing to see what's possible.
Development is always a process where when you design a building, there are some of the things which a client cannot tell or cannot see clearly during design stage. So we expect that those changes during construction.
Okay.
Yeah, you realize that we have 1 or 2 things we have to correct, 1 or 2 things we have to adjust to suit that current need. We have to do that. A house should be designed in such a manner that it can conform, it can fit for previous usage and for the future. We design for the current and we have an eye for the future. So it can be converted and be reusable in some other working spaces.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So another challenge we always face on places like this is drainage. I saw another YouTube channel when a client was complaining about drainage.
Yes.
Saying my roof is leaking, I had to change, things like that. During design stage, you should be able to see how your drainage is going to be. If it's a deck, your weep holes, your full bore outlets for water drainage, your gutters, all that should be clear.
Okay. So guys, you have heard it for yourself from the guys who are in charge of this project it's not easy. I know that now. And if you're watching our videos for the first time, I'm kindly asking if you can subscribe. And please do subscribe to Gibbs and Emilia, their YouTube channel. They do have a YouTube channel, and I hope in the future they're going to be consistent.
If we can get content, right? You know, it's. I mean, of course, a project like this, you know, we felt like, you know, we cannot produce it without any new updates. It wouldn't make sense, right? So we'd wait until we've made some progress, and then we upload and you know, update people, and definitely we'll be uploading some updates, and again, thanks for subscribing. I always say like this: when we started this process, I remember what motivated us was we're looking for information, there was none. So I said to my wife, how about we start something where we can share our experiences with people who are like, you know, thinking of building back home. And you know what, up to now, right now, I don't know how many other YouTubers are, you know, documenting their, which is good, right? Sharing information, it's all about information sharing.